Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing that older black women don't talk to younger black women about but should. And again, I have to apologize for my shiny face. I just took my sheet mask off. She's let her appearance go just a tiny bit and we've got to get back on track. So you're going to have to get this advice with Shiny, okay? In my last video, I talked a little bit about how to find the right man, right? But obviously all of my advice centered on you and getting yourself together because that's going to help and there's no downside. In that video, I said, I don't really believe in finding a man or looking for a man. The reason that I said that is because when you look for a man, you have a tendency to have somebody else as the focus for your attention. A lot of times I think you get emotional, you get like invested, you get locked in trying to like identify this mythical prince and you make the wrong moves. You give up too much information, you see what you want to see and not necessarily what's there, meaning you have an image in your mind of the man that you want and you tend to like project that image onto people who aren't exactly the embodiment. Perfection doesn't exist. So the perfect man for you is not out there because there is no perfect man. There are many men out there who are suitable for you as a love partner, but it's always better for him, I think, to find you because the men that you might look for and like go after, those aren't the men that you want necessarily. Not always. Again, you know, with me, nothing is a zero-sum game. Nothing I say is an absolute because there are very few absolutes. But in my experience, when you go after a man, you become the pursuer, he becomes the prize, to use the common language. That's not the man you want because men, I think, just biologically, and obviously I'm no scientist, okay? So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Men need to be the aggressor. Men need to be the pursuer. Men need to be the one challenging and going after you. When it's the other way around, in my experience, those relationships don't work because those men, sometimes they're not men. They're not really looking for like a woman. They might be looking for a mother figure or someone to take care of them, which is also a mother figure. Those aren't like gonna be the men who are going to arrange the dates, protect you all the time. They're not gonna be the ones that offer you advice. They're not gonna be the ones that help to elevate you in some way or assist you in some way. And frankly, I require that in a man because if a man is not helping you, from my perspective, he's hurting you. And a lot of times when you go after men, you change the dynamic in the wrong direction. And then that man sees himself almost in your role, and then you have to continue to pursue him. You have to continue to put forth all the effort. For me, that dynamic just doesn't work. So I think that you're better served to get your entire existence together and then put yourself in situations where you can meet high quality men. You can go to places where there are nice guys or there's a preponderance of guys, sporting events, that type of thing. A lot of people find dates online, but I've never had good luck with that because from my perspective, and keep in mind my age now, I just, if these can lie to you to your face and have you believe it, what do you think they can do to you online? For me, online is just a way for you to find cheap sex, but that's just me. I know there's stories where people have found the love of their life online, so I don't know enough about it to shit on it. I'm old school. If you want to meet somebody, I feel like you should get yourself together and then put yourself in positions or places where there are nice, high quality guys, nice men who have good jobs and, you know, they're working or they have businesses or whatever. Those are the type of men, in my opinion, that you should be more amenable and open to. When you go after guys like wholeheartedly, like you go full force and just become the aggressor, the guys who are receptive to that, you know, I don't want a guy like that. I want a guy who's gonna turn the tables and be like, babe, let me run it. And I would be like, okay, let me see what you got. You know what I mean? Because I'll sit back and watch and see what you do, you know? Now, if you don't run it, see, talk shit. Older black women don't always talk to younger black women about the perils in finding a man because there's always like this weird time thing in their mind. Older black women are like, well, when am I gonna get grandbabies? And you gotta get married soon, you're getting old and this and that and da-da-da. don't worry about these age limits and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to procreation and having children, that is a consideration. There's always an opportunity for you to be a mother to somebody. If you want to have your own children, that can be worked out. Rushing to find a man is foolhardy, in my opinion. It's a dangerous move to make because your perspective is skewed. You're not seeing things clearly. You're trying to make a silk purse out of a sow's ear in a lot of situations, and it's best for you to just relax, get yourself together. Don't try to make something out of nothing. It's a lot of men out here who live for that. They wait for thirsty, desperate, anxious women, and then they take advantage of them. The women are giving up too much information, and they give out a blueprint for these men to come in and give them what they think they want, and it's all a facade. Just chill, relax, don't talk too much, listen, watch, observe. Don't ever let who you are and what you got going falter in your pursuit of a man. That leads to the road to hell. So that's my little thing about why you should not be trying to find a man. And I hope you guys come back for the next video.